Buongiorno, buongiorno a
Ciao.
tutti, ciao Siena.
Ciao.
Okay, we live with Manchester Finest once again. So today we're gonna make Soffietti.
Yep.
That's one of the dishes we got in our restaurant, all over the restaurant. We have as a starters and then as dessert as well. So the starters one is with tomato, and then the other one is with the dessert one is Nutella and sugar.
Pistachio.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna make like a dough ball. Okay, so it's the same way we make our pizza dough.
Yep.
But I should just wait 2 minutes for everybody to join in. Hi everybody, just joining us now. So what's the ingredients here now?
So the ingredients are 200 grams of 00 flour, 6 grams of salt, 120 ml of water, and 3 grams of yeast.
Perfect. Okay, so very simple. It's not difficult to make. Okay, so we got 200 grams of flour. The first thing we do, Sienna, we're gonna put some air in the flour. Okay. If we got machine, do the same. Okay, just do with the machine. Let it go down for about 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then you add everything in. Okay.
So
Hi,
everybody.
everybody.
Just join. Any questions, tell us in the comments, and we'll answer them as soon as possible.
Perfect.
And the ingredients again, so we have 200 grams of 00 flour, 6 grams of salt, 3 grams of yeast, and 120 millilitres of water. That's for the dough, and then for the toppings, we've got Nutella and sugar.
Perfect.
Yep.
So we're gonna dissolve the yeast in the water. The water is warm, okay? It's not too cold, not too hot, just warm.
Room temperature.
If you want to say that, yeah? Perfect. You become an expert. Huh? Okay. So while we do that, we need to be more air in here. Okay. So Soffietti is something Siena, but every time we go to Italy, they make it for Siena. So that's why we decided to put on the menu. She loves it. So it's like street food dish. Okay, just fry the pizza. Okay, but instead to make pizza, we can make fried pizza with this. It's the same way. That's it. So we just make maybe some montanara, things like that, with the same dough.
Yeah.
But we try to put sugar on top and Nutella.
So it makes it sweeter.
Make it sweet, and then it's good for have something different as well.
Okay, so there's our yeast and water, so we're just going to pour that in the middle.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna mix this. There we go. So Sienna wants to say hello to everybody, just join us now.
Hi to everybody.
And then we'll be making
Any
today.
questions, tell us in the comments, and we'll try and answer them as soon as we can. And today we're going to be making Soffietti, which is on all of the menus at the restaurants, and you can have it sweet, savoury. So the sweet one is what we're making today. So that's with Nutella and sugar, but you can have it with pistachio cream, you can have it with anything. And the savoury one is with tomato, basil, garlic, anything.
Okay. Okay, usually we do this one with the machine, but you don't like when I say usually, no?
Usually.
Okay. Can you give me a little bit more flour here? Good, yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, so what I do with my palm, just press it down and roll it. Okay. I haven't put any salt in yet. I'm gonna put it in a sec. We don't want to mix the yeast with the salt because chemical reaction. So we're gonna put that one after, okay? So now it's still a little bit wet. Sorry, Sia.
So you can see how much the dough changes from being quite tough to being really soft and fluffy.
Okay, that should be enough for 3 grams.
So you're probably wondering how long we prove it for. So with pizza dough, it's better to leave it longer, up to 72 hours. We've left ours for 36 hours with 3 grams of yeast.
Okay. But the yeast is a lot for
200 grams.
Yeah, for 200 grams. But we only put a little bit more in to show you, the way to do. Otherwise, you should have been a half gram if you leave for 72 hours. So, okay. So that's what I'm doing. This.
And
That's what we made before.
Yeah. That's what we made before. We let that proof for 36 hours. And that's it.
What do you say?
So you have to use 00 flour for this. And why? What is the reason for using 00 flour?
Because it's the way to,
It's tougher.
stuff. Yeah.
It's like egg pasta and water pasta.
To make a proof, you need a flour where it dries.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, so we've done that now. Here we go. I'm gonna stretch it. Okay, we're gonna close everything now. Okay, with my palm, press it down and roll it. Okay, that's how we make the dough balls. Okay, if you do more than that, then you need 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 dough balls. Okay. What you do, you leave this one proof, okay, for 24 hours. Tomorrow you come back, okay. You put the dough on the table and service whatever you like. You cut it. The grams you need double. So we use about 270 grams.
You don't have to remember this.
No, you don't have to remember this. But you can make a big pizza like that.
Yeah.
If you make big dough, this one is only for one pizza dough.
Yeah.
If you make 3, 4, you got to divide that. Okay, so divide that. You got to cut it, measure it, and put it on the side.
Okay. So should we start making it?
That's it. Put this one in here. Flour. Okay, so we put it in a bowl. We put it there, and we let it proof. Now this one goes in the fridge up to when we use it. Okay. So
just put some cling film on top.
yeah, thin film, put in the fridge. Take it out 2 hours before you use. Okay, and that's it. So okay, so ciao to everybody. Just join us now. We almost said hello to many people. I'm busy talking. So well, say thank you to Manchester Finance as well.
So there's the dough that we've just made. We're going to let that proof for 24 to 36 hours, and we're going to show you the dough that we made
Before. Okay, that's what we made before. Look how nice it is. Yeah. So see now to open this, what you gotta do? You need 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
Okay. And you press it down.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. See all the air, and then you go on the side. Yeah. Put some flour here like that. Let me see if you can do it. Come on. Before it doesn't to be round, okay? Because it's not pizza. Together.
Like that?
Yeah. Okay? Perfect. Turn around now.
So you're making a pizza but not as thin, otherwise it won't
Yeah, you want
come big.
let's put the oil up again. We need a pan full of oil, or if you got a fryer, just do with the fryer. You see?
So is there any other dishes that you can make with this dough?
You can make fried pizza, you can make mozzarella, you can cook them like round like that. You make mozzarella, goes in there. You put tomato, mozzarella and basil on top.
Little pizzas.
Little pizzas. You can make calzone, you just put stuff there. But you got to make it a bit bigger. Fold it up and then fry like we do when we do the festivals. Okay. Okay, that's all we need. I don't want to press it too much down.
To get all the air out of it, because that's what makes it rise.
So what we're doing like that. Okay. Stretch a little bit more. Cut it now. Yeah. Not too big, not too small.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so and then you go this way now. You go now? This way, yeah.
So these are super nice for like parties because they're really small and with easy to eat.
A bit more, a bit too big.
That looks like.
Okay, nice. Perfect. Okay, so what we do? One by put some in your hands like that. So if kids want to make this, make sure parents are there to help them. Okay. Just put them in. It's more because it's not the oil, so that's all it is. Of course, with the fryer, you know, we only go up to 240 here. The hot is the better. That's it for now, here.
So as you can see inside,
You see the way they go?
the dough, it's just super squishy.
Yeah, that's all the air.
Yep. So the reason why we don't press that down like that is because if you get all the air out of it, it won't rise like that in the fryer.
You want to get that some to get all the oil out? Look how big they've gone. That's why we didn't want to press a lot down, okay?
And you don't want to make them too big, otherwise you're going to have massive burns.
Yeah, you can have maybe 3 of them instead of
Yeah, like 3
10.
big ones instead of having loads of ones.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We don't need this because we're going to sugar.
Yeah.
I just want to make some one.
So there we just have 1 bowl of sugar, as much as you like, depending on how sweet you like them.
Yeah.
And you pop them straight in there and shake them around, put them on a plate and then drizzle Nutella on top, which
Yeah.
is the best bit.
You got big Nutella there,
The
Sienna.
biggest one.
Biggest one you can get. Okay. Oh wow. That looks.
It's already melted, which is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need a hard one, so you got to be out of the fridge.
So obviously with this you can use pistachio cream. If you don't have Nutella or chocolate spread, you could use melted chocolate. You put anything sweet on it.
Yeah.
Even with some like fruit and Nutella on it. Anything. Things
Yeah,
you find on
with the
pancakes.
pistachio is nice.
Yeah.
Pistachio chocolate. Okay, take them out. Put straight in the bowl.
So we just got rid of all the oil on them.
Yeah.
Now we're shaking them out.
Look at this. So I know what you're gonna have for lunch today. Yeah? Are you gonna share with everybody now?
Maybe.
Okay.
Definitely not the Nutella.
No, the
Nutella's
Nutella.
mine.
Let me get this out.
So you can see how much they've changed. So that's 2 minutes ago. They looked like that and now they look like that. So obviously if you were to do them savoury, you wouldn't put the sugar on them and you just put the tomato sauce straight on them. And don't mix them up because that's when they go soggy, just lay it on top.
Look how beautiful they are, huh?
They look so good.
So simple to make at home. Everybody can make them.
Yeah.
So if you got some dough left, you know, you don't want to make a pizza, you can have this one as for dessert as well.
Yeah.
So I know it's a lot of people making pizza at the moment, so okay. So that's
And now the Nutella. Will it come off?
would be too much. Never mind. Come here. For the diet, they're not the best, but everybody goes on a bike and running today, so maybe. The weather's not really nice. No?
So there are Soffietti.
Here we go.
And we serve these in all the restaurants. They're on the dessert menus, they're on the starters. Ask for them and you'll get them.
Look at this. Yes, Sienna? That's your dish. That's your lunch. Huh? So what we done with this? We make a double
Amazing.
That's enough for you. So what we made the dough ball. Okay, 200 grams of flour, 3 grams of yeast, 6 grams of salt, 120 ml of water. Okay, just a normal dough ball.
Yep.
Mix it up. Let it rise. Let it proof in the fridge. If you didn't need it for, say you want to make it tonight, okay, just leave outside. Okay, it should be ready for tonight. At least one dough ball should be alright. You don't need to to prove for so long. That's it. So that's our Soffietti. Thank you very much for follow host. Thank you, Manchester Finest. See you soon.
Yep.
Ciao. Grazie.
Bye.
Bye bye.